Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Gut Harmony program with us here at Living with the Spirit. Me and Simba. I'm Sarah,
I am Simba.
the Simba.
Yeah,
So, we will take you through this Gut Harmony program where we will deep dive into a very holistic view and treatment plan, we could say, for gut harmony.
definitely, and we're very excited to bring this to you. They're share our own journey of gut health, but we tried so many different modalities and roads. So we said, okay, let's just put together something very comprehensive, but not too advanced for people. Just something that it's holistic, that gives you a lot of different areas to work with, but it is very practical that you can actually do, not just overwhelm you with theory. So we're really excited of sharing this program with you because we think this is really the best of the best from our personal and professional experience throughout the years.
So, the background to this program is that, well, you will see in the different seminars how we view health. But to give you a little sneak peek, we believe in treating the whole body and not just the unit that is experiencing the imbalance. Because if we have a symptom, such as any kind of stomach issues, that means that the whole body is in imbalance or out of balance. So we need to treat the body as a whole. And so what happened was that we had this young lady here for 3 months working through, she said, I need to work through my gut. So we put together this program for her, uh, and just so we work very holistically and treat the whole body, but we also go in and use the tools for the gut. So we take this opportunity to put this together so that people from home, if you can't come to the farm, that you can put together your own protocol from home. So we will basically go through all the different things that we've been doing with her and put together in a practical way. So we will mix theory, explaining, because it's also about relearning, reprogramming, and find a new way of being and new way of maybe looking at things. We will be addressing physical, emotional, spiritual. And when we say spiritual, there's a lot of belief system in there. So there needs to be a level of theory, but we will weave it in with practical knowledge and give you a lot of tools. So basically, that you can create your own program from home. It's not about if it's a 1 month program or if it's a 3 month program. We will give you the different tools, and you need to connect with your body and to see and feel how long this program will be for you.
Yeah, and it's really a comprehensive solution. Like Sarah said, there's many different aspects, and today we really wanted to do the ground rules and set this program up for, because we could just go in and smash you with a lot of information, but that's really not going to help you. So it really is a journey when you want to do any change, any personal transformation, any personal development, any detox, any trauma release, or whatever it is that you came here to do through working through your gut. It really is about how do we prepare ourselves for that journey, right? So just imagine you're going on any journey. I'm going to travel to another country. I'm going to climb a mountain. Okay, what do I need? How is the weather like? What do I put in my back pocket? What happens if things doesn't go to plan? Because they usually don't. Any journey, they usually don't go as according to plan. So what we wanted to share today is some mindset ideas, some strategies, the outline of the program, and to really prompt you with as much positive feedback and really get you into mindset that will give you a successful outcome of this program, and not just, okay, let's see what this exercise does. No, that we're committing to a journey, and we're stepping into this, and let's follow this program through and let's give this everything I have and allow this to take time, because every healing journey takes time, right? So allow this to take time. But when you practice these tools, the philosophies that we showed you, you are going to start to get better. It's very hard to not get better when you follow these principles, because we're touching on so many different areas. So
Yeah.
whatever is there will need to start to come up and out.
Yeah, so it is a connection with this physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. So there will be things moving in the body, there will be things coming up, you will have detoxification symptoms, which means that you will feel the things that are unprocessed in the body. And that is a journey. So we really want to let you know that it's a self exploration journey. You will be going on a journey into yourself, and that can be both scary and feel familiar, because there's nothing in there that is not you. It's like it's all the depth of yourself. So that's also why you could create a long-term plan or a short-term plan. It's all up to you, but we will give you the tools, and some tools you will feel resonate with you a lot, and some tools might not resonate so much with you. And there you need to feel by yourself, because even though you feel like the tool is not resonating right now, it doesn't mean that it's wrong for you, but it might be something that you, like a month from now, like, oh, now it feels right to do that tool. So it's about connecting to your intuition, and to really to create that bond with the body again, because that's the solution. Because the the um, the symptom is the body trying to communicate something with you. So we will also, so this is the first episode. So before the first episode and second episode, uh, I want you to watch another seminar that we did that is called Energy Medicine. So we will link to this in the program. So watch that to get the deep dive into how we treat the body, and how the system is one unit. And that will help you a lot by understanding, to maybe get another. Well, we are all different. Some people might come from a more allopathic way of thinking, but if you're here, you're looking for something else, and that seminar is a deep dive into that philosophy, which is very, very good. And also, we will link to the journey that the lady who was here, Celestine, we did a 10-part, I think, journey, where she shares every week of all the things, exactly the things that we go through, that she will share her journey. So we will link to that as well. And then you can see what she goes through. And then you can feel, oh, maybe this feeling that I have might not be so strange, because there's someone who already did it.
It's kind of like watching a travel blog, right? I'm going to
Right.
go to this country, what's going to happen, what's going to come out of this. So it's really watching someone that we had in mind that probably have something similar to you coming here to this program, and guiding her through it, and her sharing each week what she felt, what came up, what felt good, what didn't feel good. And we really like to share this with you because it helps, right? It's something called vicarious learning, that you see someone else do it, and then I can notice, and I can become more inspired. Maybe I can do it too, because I've seen someone else who is just like me, tried a lot of different things in a lot of pain and don't know what to do, and go to all these different instances, and everyone says, I'm going to fix this, I can do this. And that can be very disheartening, right? So we really wanted to share this to get a practical example, and not just us talking about, how well we think this program is, obviously. But I would like to start with something before we go a little bit deeper in, and that is a little short exercise, right? So as you're watching this, just sit down or lie down comfortably. Eyes can be open or closed. And let's just take a few breaths together. And you can move your body or you can sit still. Just let take us a minute here, a moment to relax, to feel your inhalation and your exhalations. Allow yourself to be fully present in this moment. And from this place, I want you to set an intention. And I don't want you to do it for me. I want you for yourself to set an intention. What is it that you want to get out of this program? Why did I sign up to this program in the first place? What is it that I'm doing today that doesn't allow me to reach towards this goal, this intention for why I signed up for this program? What foods am I eating? What behaviors do I have? What is it that I know I can do less of or nothing of that will help me reach this goal faster? And what can I do more of? What is it that I can do more of? Make an active choice to move towards this goal. And then once you have something, you can gently open up your eyes. And if you have pen and paper, write down what was the goals, what came through, and try to be more specific than I just don't want to feel pain in my stomach, because that's quite hard to measure, right? You will feel it someday, you will not feel it. Maybe it will change the way you look at it. Try to be specific, right? What is it that you actually want to get out of this? I want to be able to eat food with my friends without having stomach pains, or I don't want to feel bloated all the time. I don't have to worry when I go to the beach because I don't know how my belly is this day, or whatever it is. Whatever it is that came through. Maybe it's not aesthetical, maybe it's just a feeling, right? That you have a lot of pain, or feels like the digestion is not working, feeling sluggish. So write down your goals, and also write down what can you start doing today that you're doing that's not moving you towards this goal. What are you doing currently? And we all know something, right? If I say, okay, what is it that you want to get out of in life? Oh, I want to be rich and famous. Okay, what are you not doing that doesn't allow you to be rich and famous? Oh, I'm shy. I don't want to talk in front of people, and I don't really put myself out there. Well, how can I reach there, right? What is it that you can do to move towards this goal? And this is really important to have these things, because this will really allow you to start to move towards this journey and not just go through this program and like, oh, this worked, this didn't work. Really set this intention. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a little exercise for how you can commit to this, how you can remind yourself to commit to this, even when it gets hard, even when you don't want to do it. Because we all know when everything goes well, you just want to continue. But when you hit a little speed bump, feels like things are going back, I'm going to give you a little nugget, something to work on that will keep you afloat.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So, this program will be very comprehensive. There will be a lot of things that we talk about. Some things might only be available here at the farm, but also we might you could also access them online. There might be things that aren't available for you where you live. Some exercises or recommendations of tools that we share, and things like that. So don't be alarmed. Do whatever you can do, or what is available for you. And also realize that if you would like a new result, you need to do something in a new way. So, what we teach over here at Living with the Spirit is we work with conscious leaders that want to change themselves, upgrade themselves through the inner work, and to, with that new, from that new place, have something new to offer to the world and share a new way of being and a new way of living. And what we always strive for is a deeper sense of purpose and a deeper sense of freedom. And when we have these deep symptoms, especially with the stomach, that means that there's something out of balance, and that's blocking us from living the life that we want to live. But to get there, we might need to change things. And we're not saying that you need to live like this forever, but we need to step into a healing journey. And healing journey is not the same as everyday life. So you might need to prioritize yourself for a while. So this is very, very important to get the results that you are looking for, to really make the commitment and set the intention. As Simba said, what is it that you want to accomplish, and how dedicated are you to get there? Because that's going to determine your amount of results. Because if the body have very strong physical sensations, if there's something going on in your stomach that is affecting your life a lot, that means that the body is out of balance, and it takes a while for the body to get those kind of symptoms, and you need to allow time for that to reverse naturally. We're not here for a quick fix. We're not here to take a pill and everything is going to go away. This is about the body is trying to communicate something with you, and it's time to start to listen. So I suggest that you get a very nice, big, thick um, notebook that you can keep for this journey, and that you start to build a relationship with that notebook, and that you start to reflect every day on what's going on. That will be a separate tool that we will add, and we will provide you what you need. So we will go through that later, but you might as well invest in the notebook right away.
Yeah, and we will give you a template that you can fill
Yes.
in that's simple and that's comprehensive enough. We were talking about it the other day. If we're just gonna tell people to write what you feel every day, you're gonna be super motivated the first 2 3 days, and then it's not gonna work. So we're gonna give you a format that you can fill in every day,
Yeah.
because then you can also track. And this is very important. Very important when you're working with pain, stress, conditionings, belief systems. It will go in cycles. So remember this, it will go in cycles. It's not going backwards. You're not failing. You're not doing bad. Healing is not a linear journey. It's like a crazy web of things. You start out in one end and you wind up in something else. And it might be completely to you unrelated where this healing journey brings you to heal something as a gut pain.
Yeah.
And that's the journey we really want to bring you on as much as we can in this virtual form, and as comprehensive as we can, but also as practical and as simple, as tangible as we can. So just bear with me, right, or us in this, to have an open mind, because this journey is going to, if you allow it, take you to a lot of different places
Yeah.
that you might not be aware of and might not really feel always that you want to go into, right? And I always tell all my students and clients that, what are your greatest fears? What are your greatest resistances that comes up? Because that's really the work. What's really holding us back from doing something? Oh, I don't want to eat this. This doesn't taste good, or this doesn't taste as good as this. Okay, where do you draw the line, right? Like, how committed am I to the goal? I'm not saying you have to eat not good tasting food. That's not my point. But if you want to heal, and if you have something serious to heal, and you're here and you invested and you actually want to make a change, priorities are to be made. And if
Yeah.
I don't want to do these priorities, that's where we, in my opinion, need to start, because that's what's really holding us back from moving forward.
Yeah.
But if you're here, obviously you're ready to go, you want to do the work. There might be challenges that comes up, that it does for all of us, and that's what we're going to give you tools how to work through this. But I want you to know it, just this is natural. We all have resistances, we all have challenges, we all have days where we're like, oh my god, this is not fun. I don't like this. Oh, it was so fun when I started. That's part of your healing journey. You might
Yeah.
be in a cycle. That's why you will log the template. So you will see, I'm on a high, I'm on a low. Then you know exactly what to do when you're on a high, exactly what to do when you're on a low. And that will keep you moving forward. And
Yeah.
that's what you need to heal. You need consistency.
Yeah. So I would recommend you to sit down and decide how much time do I commit to. And I would say, if you're I would say you this might sound, I don't know how you were going to react about this, but I would say 3, 6, 9, or 12 months for your transformation. It depends how deep your problem is. So Selle, she was here, and you will see in her journey that 3 months for her to get a completely new sense of self. That's possible. Here at the retreat for 3 months, she is a completely new person. She has almost no pain. I mean, it's like 80, 90% gone, even more maybe. I think she might have said 95. I don't know. But that's a massive shift. So when you go deep and you go fast and you have ability to change, then it can go fast, but it can also go longer. It depends on how deep the symptom is rooted in your body, and how deeply committed you are, and how much ability you have to change and prioritize in your life. So I would say that commit to something that you feel is right to do this journey, because we're going to take you through a lot of things, and it might be that you add things slowly. Like maybe you change the diet first, and then you start adding in the other type of exercises, or things that you will do. But you are the one who decides the tempo, the depth, and the speed. So um,
Yeah.
make that commitment, and make that, really look into yourself and see what, because you know if this is like, wow, this is so deep, I've been doing this my whole life and longer. It's like, I see that I have the same patterns that my mom have, or my dad have, or that my grandma have. Then you need to allow old programmings or old generational trauma. It's not fixed in like a week. So allow it to take time. And I would say it's two approaches. Some people just go head first. I mean, I'm like that. And I change everything, and I'm fine with that. Some people need to make it slower. So really honor yourself and take a look inside and feel, okay, I am early in my imbalances. So this won't take me, I'm young. I haven't experienced this for a long time. I can feel that it's just a puzzle that I need to solve. I'm here for inspiration to figure out what's going on. Or you might have been doing this for 30, 40, 50 years, and like, wow, I see that my parents did it, da 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 da. Then the journey might be a little bit longer, and you need to honor that. So really feel into how you ask the body, how long will this take?
Yeah, and that's really why we designed this program in this way, that we start with the mindset and layout for the program. So we're really giving you not just a manual, not just a chapter, not just the index, but also giving you the keys that really has been contributional to our own success, but also to the clients that we've seen that have had the most successful results. And it's very easy to people say, oh, you need to decide, you need to want, and we can come with very tough attitude. And that's easy to have when you're motivated, but when you start to go down and your energy goes down, you start to go into something, it's not as hard to keep, or it's not as easy to keep a hard attitude like that up, right? It
Yeah.
actually becomes harder to keep it up. So it's not so much about motivation, it's about commitment. How can we honor the commitment? Motivation we'll have, okay, hi, I'm starting the day, and then by the end of the day I'm like, I might not have the energy to do the same thing I did in the morning as the end of the day. But how do I stay committed? How do
Mm.
I stay consistent? Because the consistency is really the key here. And
Yeah.
it's not about forcing yourself, it's not about overriding yourself. It's about how can I show up and do max today. Maybe max today is 5 minute meditation and go back to sleep. And next day is half an hour yoga, half an hour this. It will look differently every day, but how can I stay consistently through this program and show up? And what is it that really comes up? What story comes up? What emotions comes up? What do I feel in my body when I start to feel resistance? And pay attention to that. Don't push that away. Those are the things that when we choose to lean into actually allows us to heal. And should
Yeah.
this get too much at any point, you can also reach out to us. We have services and we have programs for one-on-one coaching that we do outside of this program. So, and we also have a great center that you can come and stay if you feel like, wow, I started this journey and it was quite powerful and I don't know if I can do it on my own. You just know there are resources available to help you if that's the case. So
Yeah.
don't be alarmed. You can go deep, and there will be ways to continue to work if you feel like you can't do this on your own, right? Then you reach out. We have a discovery call, and we'll see what we can do from there, what could be a good fit for you.
Yeah. And I also want to say before we round off that this journey is so rewarding. It's short-term challenge for long-term freedom. 100% guaranteed. If you do the work and you commit, you can change your whole life. So yeah, just look at Selle. She came here to work through her gut, and she got her whole life. It's just endless possibilities from this point, and it's so beautiful to watch. And I feel that for myself. I started to work through my thyroid and my adrenals and my kidneys and stuff. That was my entry point, and through that journey, a whole new world opened up where life is just very, very, very different. So the rewards are higher than you could ever imagine. So it's very, very rewarding.
Whatever you do once you healed something that's holding you back, as debilitating as gut pain or gut issues or whatever you choose to name it as, it's going to improve your life quality in all areas of your life.
Yes.
They might be related to things that you are not aware of today: motivation, creativity, expression, whatever it is that you're looking for might be related to that 100%. And that's what
Yeah.
we're going to aim to show you throughout this program. And I promise that I'm going to do a little
Yes.
internal anchoring, as one of our coaches call it. How do I stay anchored, right? So just imagine, we can close your eyes a little bit for this, take a few breaths. Just imagine that your body is a boat or a ship, and it's out on the ocean. And this ocean is your journey forward in this program. And some days you're going to have wind in your sails. It's going to push you forward. It's going to feel easy, effortless. Some days going to be no wind at all. And some days it's going to be really stormy and high waves, and everything's going to feel like it's working against you from the inside, from the outside. So mentally envision yourself throwing down an anchor from your boat all the way down to the bottom. And this anchor will mean different for each and every one of you. What does this anchor mean for you? Is this a word that you will remind yourself? Maybe you will write a letter to yourself. Dear future self, we knew this day will come. It would be challenging, but I'm here. I love you. I support you. How will you remind yourself of this commitment and allowing you to stay anchored? What will you do to keep yourself in this commitment, in this consistency? This is really the key. You know this will come one day. How do we prepare ourselves so it doesn't come and sweep us away? What do I need at that point? What have I needed in the past when I felt very lost and lonely and maybe not as successful at what I wanted to do? I reach out to a friend, I look at a photo, I look at a note that I written to myself today, I listen to music, I light some candles and smell some incense. What will you do to stay internally anchored and not to push through, not to do more, but to be consistent? That might mean taking a step back. And as something comes through, open your eyes gently if they were closed. And let's take a moment and write that down. What came through? What will you do? It's almost like you today are your future coach. How will you coach yourself to continue forward, right? From the energy and motivation that you have now. How will you send that energy forwards, keeping your line in the journey? And we'll come back to this. I will name it internal anchoring. So if I say internal anchoring or anchor further on down the line, you will know what I'm highlighting to. This is this exercise coming back to this. So really take the time and do this. Write down what came through. Nothing came through, maybe go back, do it again. And this is really going to help you move forward. So really hope you enjoy this. And feel free to ask us any questions if anything comes up, even if you're watching this at a later point. Just feel free to ask us any questions and we will answer as soon as we can.
Thank you so much and good luck. And stay with your vision, hold the vision, and yeah, start deep diving in all the materials. Have a great day. See you later.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.